Most everyone knows Paris as a tourist, but what's it really like to live here for a month and study French? I'll give you a peek into my routine, my studies and adventures, and even some of the challenges. Here we go. Good morning. I signed up for 4 weeks of French classes in Paris every morning from Monday through Friday. So, through Airbnb, I rented an apartment within walking distance of the school. I love the exercise and getting my blood pumping before starting my day. Time to go to school. One of the favorite things I like about my commute to school is walking through this little park. In the afternoons, you see people playing ping pong, dancing, doing martial arts classes, just hanging out. It's awesome. A little before 9. In this neighborhood, a lot of the stores aren't open yet. People are just, the kids are out going to school. My apartment is in the 18th arrondissement near Sacré-Cœur, and my school is in a typical French neighborhood in the 10th. So my walk is a pleasant 9/10 of a mile. It doesn't make sense for me to take the metro for this route, and I prefer not to have to rely on it for my commute. Besides, I love the experience of walking and seeing real life in Paris in action. There's something peaceful about walking to school in the rain. You still have to dodge the cyclists despite the weather. I'm arriving at my school, Ecole Suisse. They aren't sponsoring this, I'm just a huge fan. This is my 3rd time at this school and I love the friendly atmosphere. The classes have a maximum of 8 students adapted to your level with customized teaching materials, and there's a weekly cultural outing to see parts of Paris you might never know about otherwise, and to enjoy time with classmates and practice the French, of course.
Penche-toi un peu en avant. Voilà. Mets l'avant-bras gauche sur la cuisse gauche. Bras gauche sur la cuisse gauche.
La cuisse, parfait.
The teachers are great. Many have been with the school for years. You can take classes only in the morning or sign up for more intensive programs. Ecole Suisse welcomes adults of all ages from all around the world, and it's easy to just pop in for a week or 2 or several months. Enrollment is weekly, year-round. My French has progressed very well during each one of my 1-month experiences. And yes, I do have some homework. I usually do that right after lunch, so I have from mid-afternoon on to visit a museum, meet up with a friend, or, because this is not exactly a vacation, to take care of daily needs. I find when I'm in Paris, I go grocery shopping several times a week rather than stocking up once a week like I do at home. There are small markets all around the city, and I was lucky to have several just steps from my apartment. They're stocked with almost everything you need for daily living. Most neighborhoods have a weekly marché or farmer's market where you can purchase fresh fruits, vegetables, cheeses, and meats from all around the region. And of course, you can't miss the boulangeries and the pâtisseries. When I'm staying in Paris for a month, I can't possibly go out to dinner every night. It's just too much, or even lunch. I come home for lunch a lot after school. There are plenty of times to go out to eat, but I like to make dinner at home sometimes too. So here I am in my Airbnb apartment in Paris, and I'm gonna make a couple of chicken breasts here. I've got some haricot vert here, too. I've got a little wine. I'll put that with the chicken, but I'm gonna have a little sip right now. That's my at-home routine. of the most striking things about spending extended time in Paris is that you can more deeply appreciate this city that is literally exploding with culture. There are concerts, both free and paid, all over the city, and so many fantastic museums, many with free admission. Yes, the Louvre is wonderful, but there's much to see beyond that. There's the spectacular Impressionist collection and traveling exhibitions at the Musée d'Orsay. And then there's the Musée Jacquemart-André, located in an old mansion, where not only are the exhibits exceptional, but the building itself is stunning. Check out the Petit Palais, a grand building, not so petite, constructed for the Universal Exhibition of 1900. Today it's the site of the Museum of Fine Arts of the city of Paris, with an extensive collection of paintings, sculptures, and just stunning mosaic floors and grand staircases. Though I traveled solo, I have friends I met in Paris, friends from home who I met up with in Paris, and friends and family who live there. Enough to keep me busy. I just had a nice dinner with family friends, and now I'm on my way back to my apartment. One of the great things about studying French in Paris for a month is time for weekend travel. My husband has a cousin who lives in Paris, but also has a home in the south, in a lovely coastal town called Mèze, southwest of Montpellier. I took the TGV, the high-speed train, to get there. Mèze is a small town with mostly French tourists and a comfortable, low-key vibe. The first night we enjoyed drinks and appetizers on the patio, where we had a battle with yellow jackets. The next morning, we walked down to the small port to watch spirited rounds of local teams engaging in the sport of joute, or jousting on boats. The goal of the man positioned at the end of the boat is to knock the man in the same position on the opposing boat into the water as the boats pass one another. It's fun to watch, and the whole town gathers around in the cafés to watch the teams play. That night, we had dinner at a local restaurant and enjoyed seafood from the region. I'm at Omaha Beach in Normandy, France. I wanted to come here and just pay my respects to the soldiers who fought for freedom in 1944 during World War II on D-Day. And it's quite a moving experience to be able to see this cemetery here and then to look upon the beach, which is out behind me, and just to take a moment to really just thank them. Spending a significant amount of time away from home in another country isn't always flowers and butterflies.
Hey there, from Paris. Well, I'm sick, and that's just one of the risks of travel. I had to contact the school and say I'm not going to be there today, and I don't feel like doing anything. It's kind of hard to be alone in another country when you're sick, but I'm going to figure it out. That's part of the deal.
Well, it turns out I have COVID. I had to miss school on Thursday and Friday. And I also had to cancel my trip to Lyon this weekend, which I'm really bummed about because I wanted to see my friends. But that's just the way it is. When I travel overseas, I always take a few things with me. One of them is COVID test kit, very useful. This is my Dayquil, NyQuil, and I always have a huge supply of cough drops. I got caught out once when we were on a trip where I couldn't get proper cough drops, and so I always bring a large supply with me just in case I get sick. I'm almost ready to go in. I'm excited. It only took about, less than 20 minutes in the line without a reservation to get into Notre-Dame. And so it's moving to visit this place after the whole disaster in 2019. I have loved my 5 weeks in Paris. If you're learning French, studying it intensively in France is a great way to advance more quickly and to get practice every day. Doing French immersion solo, at least for me, is ideal. If my husband were with me, we would speak English together and I'd get less practice. I'm really proud that now when I walk into a store or a restaurant, I'm confident speaking French and they don't immediately switch to English. With several weeks here, I can explore the city at a leisurely pace and visit places I don't have time for on a quick visit. In Paris, if you need something, the vibrant city is literally at your feet versus at home where I need a car to go anywhere. And if I want to go to a restaurant for a meal, I can just walk outside and find something. Sometimes the grit of the city can be a distraction. The area around certain metro stations can be sketchy, but I rarely, if ever, feel unsafe because there are so many people around, even at late at night. Like any big city, you do need to be aware. The only other little thing is you have to plan ahead to do your laundry, so it's dry before you need it, but well, that's the French way. While I did see friends, I was alone a lot too. There were times when I wished for someone to go out to dinner with, but those feelings were rare. After completing 4 weeks of school, my friend Karen joined me for my last week, and it was a blast. We discovered a fabulous handbag brand, Fauvette, designed by a young woman who started out by making the bags herself. Check it out. We also took a perfume-making class at Gallimard, which has been around since 1747, and we walked out with a large bottle of our own personal fragrance. One of my favorite experiences was an afternoon cooking workshop at the Cordon Bleu, where we made a delicious roasted duck breast and we got to take home the recipes and the aprons. The Galerie Dior was lovely, if you're into fashion. On our last night, we went to a show at the Moulin Rouge. Some people say it's a tourist trap, but we loved it. I'd highly recommend it. I'm so grateful for my time in Paris, and I hope to do it again someday. If you enjoyed this video, you can help my channel grow by clicking like and making a comment. I hope you'll also subscribe for more inspirations on Thriving Gracefully. See you next time.